darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the
Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all.
Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. I didn't know the darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road.
Remember them all, still hear.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you today is Thursday, March 19th, 2026. Yes, got it right, didn't look at the clock. Today I'm going to be playing some Minecraft Bedrock Edition, continuing to build up my base and my tram system. Without further ado, let's get into the game. So I now have 7 layers of this wing of my mine completed. So I just got to do 3 more. And I think I will have everything evened out, and I can start working on the other side. I think. I'll have to double check that when I head back up top side. But for now, man, yeah, I could have sworn I had that the sound effects for the thunderstorms lowered, so it wasn't nearly as disturbing, but I guess not. I'll have to double check that. Maybe on the first break I'll double check it, but for right now I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, I'll have to deal with it. Alright, so, and for those of you who are new, what I'm doing here is I'm building up these water retention walls so that if I accidentally mine into some water, I don't flood the entire mine. Well, or as much of the mine as the water will eventually flood, if it does flood. So that's what I'm doing here. And then this is setting up for the next layer. So just to let you know. That is really getting on my nerves. All right, we are I'm checking the audio, environmental audio. Let's drop it to 50%. It's a little bit better. I do suffer from severe anxiety and PTSD, so it can loud sudden noises like that tend to rattle me. It's not so bad when I know it's coming, but when I'm sorry, when I'm not expecting it, it really can get bad. So that's not right. There we go. Yeah. Good thing I caught that. And again, these walls I'm setting up ahead of time so I don't have to scramble when I eventually cut into the rock and release water. These water retention walls will already be up and waiting. Because you never know. They also work as lava retention walls too, in case I accidentally cut into some lava. So that's a little bit better. The thunderstorm noise. It's not nearly as triggering as it could be. And for those of you who are wondering, what I did is I went into settings, down here to audio, and then I chose environmental audio. In fact, you know what? Let's drop it another 10%. There we go. And that way, the rest of the noise, the rest of the audio stays relatively the same. But the environmental audio, so any like thunderstorm noise, stuff like that, not nearly as loud. And once my inventory is full up, we will head topside and put away the materials that I've collected so far, smelt any ore, and then keep going. I'm also carrying the stack of sponges because another viewer suggested I use sponges to mop up any trapped water that I come across, and it really has helped. And then I've learned that you can toss these wet sponges into a furnace and dry them out. I've been playing Minecraft for a long time, since, since version, I think, 0.3 or 0.4. So I've been playing Minecraft for a very, very long time, and I'm still learning new stuff, especially when they add new stuff to the game. And that's what I like about Minecraft, is that they're always adding new stuff and making it so that you can never truly know what's in store for you when you jump in. Now, Bedrock is a little more difficult to mod. You do need to, basically the only mods that are available for Bedrock Edition are the marketplace mods. But there are some that are quite useful, and there are a few non-marketplace mods that you can get for Bedrock Edition. But you have to know what you're looking for. You have to know where to look. Okay, I think that thunderstorm is over. Finally. think I'm going to once I'm done with this section, I'm going to take a quick look at my inventory because I have a feeling I am very close to having a full inventory. So I'm going to, after I finish this section, we're going to take a quick look and see. I might just head topside after this section. Especially since we got about 5 minutes before the first ad break. Okay. And the reason I'm doing it like this is so that each one of these 3 by 3 by 3 sections, each one of these three cube sections doesn't flood, because there's always a chance. Always a chance. You never want to assume that you're safe. So there's always a chance that something's gonna flood. Alright. Let's go ahead and fill these holes in. Get set up for the next section. I'll get that iron ore after the next section. And check the... I think we could go one more section. Yeah, one more section should be fine. And then we'll keep going. I also have autism spectrum disorder, so I do sometimes zone out, so I do apologize. I know some people have complained about my not talking as much, and that is something I am working on, but you know, you gotta be patient. And I suspect I also have ADHD, so there's that too. Yeah, I basically have what I call the alphabet soup of disorders. ASD, ADHD, PTSD, anxiety. I'm just all sorts of E's. Thing is, I wasn't necessarily the autism and ADHD I likely was born with. The PTSD and anxiety came out of my time in the military. So, yeah, it's tough sometimes. But, you know, I'm working through it. Working on getting the compensation that I am due. So that, you know, I can afford to live my life. And also be able to get the help that I need. Like a service dog would really be awesome. check that. Oop. Let's check the. Okay. This is a good spot to take a quick 5-minute break, so I'm going to take that break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. I will be, or after I come back from the break, we'll have a quick word from my sponsor, W Energy, and then we'll keep going. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. It's just astounding. Here we go. Here's another area to be cleared. So we want to first build up a pole. Then build up the actual lights. You want to leave that center clear because you're going to need that. Access the lighthouse / observation tower is by ouch is by going up through the pillar section. And here we go. Now the next one here is going to be a little bit different. That means it's Minecraft day. Time to get mining. Going to be building up my mine and my base. And maybe doing some tutorials on how to do things. So without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright. Right now I'm still in creative mode because there's a few features that it's almost sundown, so let's get back over. As you can see, the observation tower is almost completed. I just gotta put a roof on it. But for the most part, it is completed, at least to the point where I have it shut off. So, Retail World of Warcraft, Classic World of Warcraft, Minecraft, Star Wars The Old Republic, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and Dungeons & Dragons Online. I've got like the scripts written for the first 2 episodes of each of those. I'm still tweaking things with I should be able to continue on. Lookout tower / lighthouse. just a temporary marker. Alright. Take a quick nap. This last little bit here. This bit here and this bit here. Once I'm done with that, I'll head back up to the surface and offload my materials. Alrighty, we are back from the break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, W Energy. W Energy is a great energy drink that I absolutely love. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee cherries. No artificial dyes, colors, fillers, or sugar. Just good, clean energy with lots of really awesome flavors. My flavor that I'm drinking today is Japanese soda. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's basically ramen. If you've ever had a ramen, it's that soda that has the marble in it that you pop the marble down into the bottle to get to the drink. Really delicious. If you want to try some for yourself, just head over to dubby.gg. That's dubby.gg. Use promo code MACRO1. That's MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order. Help support the channel. Get yourself a great energy drink that I guarantee you're going to love. Quick serving suggestion, which I unfortunately wasn't able to do today because my wife forgot to bring home honey from the store, is add a little bit of honey. It helps stabilize the powder in the drink so you don't have to shake it up or stir it as often. And it really adds an awesome flavor. I also like to put a little matcha in mine. It adds some antioxidants that Dubby doesn't naturally have on its own, and it also adds a really cool flavor. So again, that's dubby.gg, promo code MACRO1 at checkout for 10% off your order. Let me just give this a stir here. I have to hold it way over here because if I do it over here, my microphone picks up the electronic interference from the motor in my mixer cup, and it gets really annoying. And if it annoys me, I know it's going to annoy you. Alrighty. Let's get back to the game. Okay, so I am going to take a quick trip back up to the surface. And let's see here. Alright, so we are on room 11. Before I go back up to the surface, I'm going to double check that the other side is on section 11. Because once I'm done on this side, I'm going to start working on the other side again. And if you can see on the map, you can tell I'm really far away from my base because my base is on that island in the upper right-hand corner of it. But yeah, I should be getting notified very soon about my disability or my PTSD appeal. Once I get 100%, that opens up a lot of things for me. Dental care, priority scheduling for medical appointments. There's a lot of programs for disabled veterans that I gain access to that aren't available to someone who is only at 20% rated. I gain access to military bases for use of their recreational facilities and shopping facilities. So going to the base exchange, going to the base commissary, I gain access to that, which should really help me and my wife be better able to afford to live. I also should be able to get a service dog, which I'm hoping to be able to get. Alright, let's go ahead and flip that switch so that we can go this way. I mean, there's a lot of programs. Reduced bus fare for the buses in the area. There's a program called VRE. It's Veterans Readiness and Employment. Basically, the program helps me get training and needed equipment to start a new job. The job I'm hoping to do is a self-employment job where I will be doing voiceover work, graphic design work, video editing, stuff like that. So I'll be able to get a newer computer capable of handling that kind of work, as well as a new laptop for classes and stuff, and all the software I need as well. So I'm really excited about that. And while I do technically, as of right now, with only 20% disability, still qualify for VRE, being at 100% would mean that my VRE counselor will be able to justify to their supervisors more expensive gear, more longer term assistance. So, and my wife will be able to get medical care at the VA. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you become eligible for once as a veteran, once you hit 100% disability. Alright, looks like I am... Okay, this is room 11. So, once we get... Yep, we are on room 11 on the right side, so once I'm done with the room I'm currently on the left side, I will switch back over to the right side. That should help. I have this weird tendency to want to do things evenly, and that's why I do the 3x3x3 grids when I'm mining and stuff like that. Maybe once I'm done putting away all the materials, I'll give you guys a quick tour of my primary base. I have a few other bases scattered around. including one where I took a ocean temple and I turned it into an underwater base that still needs a lot of work. And it not only needs a lot of work, it also needs a map. Because it's very difficult to navigate. But I have a diamond vault, a diamond and emerald vault in that underwater base, and I have the main hall entrance to the ocean temple decked out real nice with like a couch and a TV, and it's really nice, really nice. Carpet, really nice carpeting. I think we're almost back to the junction. Yep, almost there. There it is. I love this little trick with the switch track. Switch it back so when I go back, or when I come back down, I will immediately go to the left side. Oh, can you imagine how sore my thumbs would be? Because I play with an Xbox controller. But can you imagine how sore my thumbs would be if I had to walk all this way? And I wouldn't be able to, like eat snacks or get a drink or anything like that. Alright, here we go. So, first let's put everything... That's everything that goes with me, aside from the cobblestone. So first we're going to organize my personal inventory here. There's so many boxes. It's hard to know for certain where everything goes. Alright. Everything that goes in that storage facility is there. So now we go to the other storage facility, where I put the cobblestone. Now, my plan is to eventually expand this facility using, excuse me, Mr. Sheep, using the stone. Right now, this is 2 stories high and has multiple layers. Now, before I put this cobblestone away, I'll give you a quick tour. So, it's made out of cobblestone. It's got 2 floors, has 2 layers for each floor, so an inner layer and an outer layer. And like I said, it's got 2 floors. My plan is to eventually expand this with additional floors made out of the material that is being stored on those floors. Like these first 2 floors are made out of cobblestone. The next 2 floors will be made out of granite. Alright, once I get this all put away, get the wet sponges drying and the iron ore smelting, I'll give you a quick tour of my main base here. Alrighty. Wet sponges, raw iron. Let's grab those buckets. I use buckets of lava because you can smelt way more than even with a bucket of lava than even a block of coal. Alright, now that I got those going, let's take a quick... Oh, it's daytime already. Alright, I'm going to switch over to creative mode real quick so I can give you the tour. So this is my main house. Sleeping quarters, crafting area. Got a little bit of storage up here. Secondary storage here. So I'm not yet complete. I have not yet completed it. And if we go all the way to the top of the ladder, we have the enchanting room, where I have enchanting juice, books, and lapis for enchanting gear. Then over here, I have Observation Tower 1. So, just a nice way to keep an eye on everything. Though I'm thinking I may want to redo the observation tower with blocks of glass so that it's at least the walls of the observation tower with blocks of glass to make it easier to see. Alright, then I have here my garden. Got pumpkins, melons, I think that's potatoes, beets, wheat, and berries? Yeah. So, all nice, neat, and secure. I was having an issue with intruders getting into my garden. That's why the signs and the walls. But now I have everything under control. A beehive for my bees, with plenty of flowers for them to munch on. Got a sugarcane farm going. Here is my nether portal. And you may see the weirdness here. What I did is I created a security door. So at night, stuff doesn't come pouring out of the nether portal that I don't want pouring out of the nether portal. Then we take this path. This is my end portal. Same as with my end portal, I added a security door. I'm going to take another 5-minute break real quick. When I come back, we'll finish the tour of my main base. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. That's just so I can mark where my towers are inside so I can see them. I could see where the towers are in case I have to make an emergency ditch out of the minecart for whatever reason. I know where I can go to get out. And the consistency of it also is an issue. I want to make sure that the look is consistent across all of my tram system. Shoot. Okay. What starting at midnight is going to allow me to do is it's going to allow me to stream till 2 a.m. And then once I'm done streaming, I can get ready for work. Then I'll work. Annoying. Oops. Is at 3:55 a.m. I could do my time, Pacific time. I could start doing them as late as 4:15, 4:30 a.m. without any worry about not getting the go live videos done in time for the start of my stream. Do one more and then start planning for the placement of not only the next powered. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue. I hate digging through dirt. Here's a prime example of and boom. Do some live chats where, you know, you guys can actually play the game that I'm playing with me and stuff like that. Not that I would paywall something like that. That's something that definitely does not need to be paywalled. I'm more than happy. I don't know. Well, I know why it has my streamiversary as. Alrighty, we are back from the break. Picking up where we left off with the tour. This is my trash incinerator. If you don't know how the trash incinerator works, basically this lever or this hole, you dump everything that you don't want to keep, that you don't want to have on you in this hole. And then you flip this lever and it dumps it into a pool of lava down below. Alright, then following the path over here, I really need to redo this with some regular stairs. But this is my boathouse. I need to make more boats. So, and then if we go this way, this is my livestock paddock, where I keep cows, sheep, pigs, and chickens. And how it works is each level has an airlock so that my animals don't escape. They've got water, feed, everything they need. And these security lights, which I will give you a quick thing of, it's basically redstone lamps with a daylight sensor. They keep the animals on a nice day-night or it keeps them on a schedule. Let's go back. Go inside. What did I just... Oh. Sometimes the traveling trader shows up and loses his guys. Alright, let's take a quick nap here. Alright. Then going up this path takes me to my stable for my horse. And this is the guest house with the house cat that greets guests as they come in. Got some nice lights here. Got a sitting room for the guests. guest bedroom. Guest storage. And another observation tower for the guest house. Which again, I'm going to redo this with glass blocks so that it's easier to see out. And then if you want to get down real quick and you don't want to go down the stairs, boingy, 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 boingy. And then up here, we have some flowers and more watermelons, more pumpkins, and another beehive. Gotta be careful of those berry bushes, they do have thorns. Okay. And then up this way, I have a tram system stop number 1. And of course, I showed you my cobblestone storage facility. Down here, we have tram systems station number 2, and this is the main one. I have no idea where the mine cart is for that. So that is my main house, my main base. Let's go ahead and let's go back to survival mode. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just go ahead and put this stuff away. Oops. Go back up here. All right. And that is where we're going to end things for today. I am only streaming an hour at a time, roughly, this month. Just because, I'm still working on the newer games. Guild Wars 2, playing Minecraft on Thursdays instead of Fridays, playing Magic the Gathering on Fridays instead of playing Minecraft. So once I have stabilized my game schedule for the week, I'll go back to streaming for 2 hours at a time. So that's going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. You have been awesome. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time playing some Magic the Gathering Arena, continuing to climb the rank play ladder. So until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out, stay frosty, have a great day, and please stick around for the raid.
This is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers bind.